Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, good
How
morning,
are
good morning.
you?
How are you?
I'm very good. I missed you last
No,
night.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
And the
But
night
I
before,
did.
too.
Yeah, I've been partying.
Yeah.
You know what it
I
is.
know. It's somebody's birthday. I don't know who it
It's
is.
my birthday.
I was a little offended. I won't lie to you because I couldn't make it yesterday.
I know.
And you changed the time on me. It's all right. It's okay.
Changed the time on you.
Yes, you did.
I couldn't change the time. That's when the restaurant had it. I was
Oh,
at
really? Was it?
Casariano. Yeah, Casariano restaurant. And we had a great singer, Eddie Sessa, and he sang to me. Would you believe that?
Did he?
Yeah, and he's from
He
Franklin
sang Sweet
Square.
Nothings in your ear?
Well, we had a nice group from the Breakfast Club, some of the newbies that we met here, and it was really a great night. We had great food, and Wednesday they're having a big party there outside because it's their 5th anniversary.
Okay.
And in honor of their 5th anniversary, guess what?
What?
All Breakfast Club members in good standing can go there to eat for 10% off.
Right, okay.
10% off.
That's great. That's great.
Yep. So we had a great time. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, John Carlo, and thank you, Eddie, and all the Breakfast Club girls and boys.
I'm mad at everybody.
There were some boys.
I'm mad at everybody.
It's all right. We'll go ourselves.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
This way I can talk to you.
Well, we have a couple of guests, and one's extremely important to me because she is my Kiwanis fourth wife. I'm sorry, fourth.
You're
I'm sorry.
a wife?
I have five.
I didn't know
I
you
have
were
five.
a wife.
Yeah, she's a wife. That's
We're
right.
in
She's
a
a
league
Kiwanis. That's
together.
right.
Only I'm not Kiwanis. I'm
Yeah,
different.
you will be eventually. Don't you worry. I'll get you.
We'll get
Don't
you
worry.
in.
All of you guys are going to be Kiwanis. Don't you worry.
Somehow I think so. Well, it's
Yeah,
really
this
nice
is
to
Kimberly
meet you.
Davis. She's running for state senate, and I want to welcome you. Welcome.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Good. I was so happy when I pulled up. I said, "Wow, I have a wife waiting for me."
Yeah, he has a lot of wives.
Yeah. I never consummated any of the marriages and stuff, but I have
Absolutely
five in the
not.
now. You see, look, you see what I mean?
Sometimes I think you're from Egypt or something. You
Yeah.
know? I really do.
Yeah. So, and you can introduce your guest on your left.
Yes, this is Mark Krieger. I know Mark for many years. He's the founder of a place that is called Beautiful Memories Gamak. Did I say that right?
Perfect.
Thank you for coming. We're going to be chatting down the line.
Thank you.
But one thing I can tell all you ladies, that we got to go to the Gamak because the dresses are to die for. And they're discounted, totally discounted. And I haven't gone there yet, but he just told me that I can go there and have lunch. So guess what? We're going. I always somehow get an invitation with lunch. I don't know why, or breakfast. It's part of the, group thing, because we always eat, meet, and seek.
Well, women with clothes and food, what could be bad?
Yeah, this is true. So thank you for coming, both of you.
Thank
And
you
we
for
have
having
other
me.
guests that will be coming up later.
That's right.
Great.
So we do a lot of different things on this show.
Okay. So before I start getting all whatever, but I have to mention today is National Spoil Your Dog Day. I want to kill my dog.
Well, you have to walk. I didn't know that.
Yes, you know, I threw it down the stairs by accident.
I never saw it. Well, I don't.
And then, well, I don't walk around with it. It's a shit.
Shih
Shih
Tzu.
Tzu. Those are the
Yorkie.
ones that are hypoallergenic.
Yeah. So my kids really like this thing a lot, and I'm not too keen about it.
Too
And,
bad.
yeah. So
You don't have any choice.
it's something, I'll tell you. And it's mixed with Yorkie.
Oh, it's pretty.
And no, it's a pretty looking dog, but I don't like my dog. I don't like any dog that eats my shoes.
Well, I can
My shoes are pretty
understand that.
expensive.
Yeah, well, they
Big guy,
can't.
and I'm not gonna like the dog.
I don't blame you.
So it didn't go over very well. I dropped the dog by accident over the staircase, but it landed on the couch because I was more in shock. Nothing happened for you activists. Relax, the dog's alive and well. But I think the dog has part cat because it went 2 stories over the balcony, bounced on the couch, flipped, and landed on its
jeez.
feet.
Oh, great.
Right?
Well, be nice. What's the
I
dog's
was
name?
the Rocky. He's a survivor, I'm telling you.
Okay.
He's definitely a survivor, that's for sure.
Oh, that's true.
And then we have National Son and Daughter Day.
Which is a great day.
Yeah, it's really
You
good.
gotta
Definitely
either
anything with
talk to
with
your
you.
daughter and son, see them today, take them out, buy them something,
And then
hug them.
And then National Lazy Day.
Lazy day. I'm not a lazy person.
You're not a lazy person, that's for
so
sure.
I really can't
And then
do
you
the
have,
lazy day.
and then we have, wait, but on the television, on the news this morning was a s'more. I've never had a s'mores.
How could you not have had
No,
s'mores?
you know what it is? My kids have had, because you know what, I don't like marshmallows. I mean, I like the little
Well,
ones.
but they're pretty good.
And you know what, I do remember when I was a Boy Scout, I just like lighting the marshmallow on fire, just watching it burn, you know what I mean? So that was like my, no, but that was like my torch.
He likes
And
watching
everybody's
it
like,
burn.
what are you doing? I'm running around the woods with
Do you play Burn Baby Burn when you watch it?
You're lucky I didn't have a dog back then. No, I'm joking. No. But and then we have today's birthday. It's Adina Jen.
Yes,
Jen, happy birthday.
Adina Chen is a reporter and writer for the Long Island Business News. So thank you, Adina, because she's written quite a few stories about the Breakfast Club. And happy birthday.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, she's a dog.
Now, wait a second. Before we do anything, where's my lighter? Anybody have a lighter?
Oh, shoot.
Anybody have a lighter? Nobody has a lighter. All right. Can somebody go in the inside in the back? There's a lighter on the shelf. Once you walk into the
That's a good, nobody has a lighter. That
yeah,
means you don't have any
actually,
smokers.
what is it?
Most smokers. No smokers. If they don't have a lighter,
Yeah, that's true.
that's pretty good. We have nobody in the room that's smoking. Not that you would allow it anyway.
So anyway, now I have to. Okay, good. Now I just have to get all acclimated. So anyway, young lady, tell me what made you decide to go into politics? I mean, and I'm really lucky because I have. Listen, it's not a joke. I have 5, 6. Well, the Alpha.
Is it Alpha White?
Yeah, Alpha White. They're very powerful women, and I love that. I love that. I mean, really, shows how lucky I really am. So go ahead. So I'm sorry.
Thank you. So I'm the Clinton County Treasurer up in the most northeast part of New York, and I thought this seat was going to come up. And one of the things I think most people hate about politics these days is how partisan it is, how people bicker back and forth and nobody can agree, and it's just, people butting heads.
Oh, yeah.
And the person who I assumed was going to be on the other side of the aisle tends to do that, tends to demonize people, and I don't think that's right, because you're supposed to represent everyone, not just the people who agree with you. So that's really why I got in. I felt a responsibility to run, and you're supposed to do what's best for everybody.
And I got to tell you, everybody knows I'm not a big guy when it comes to politics and religion. I get aggravated when people start. I mean, everybody has their own beliefs. Yeah, can you pass that to get the lighter there?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We have to sing happy birthday for the birthday woman over here. Thank you.
Oh, now I'm a birthday woman.
I know
Wow.
they bring me 2 lighters for 1
Why?
candle. 2 lighters for 1
There
candle.
you
So
go.
that's good.
That's because I
So
deserve to.
That's right. That's right. And
Thank you.
yes,
That's
let me
sweet.
just move this close. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
That's
this is
okay.
something we were supposed to do right from the beginning.
And Greg is very organized, as you can see.
Yeah.
Gentleman.
Do you need help?
Oh, isn't that sweet?
And he's also a gentle man.
Oh,
He's a gentle giant.
That's
Thank
it.
you, Greg. This is so
So on
sweet.
the count of 3, everybody, let's sing happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That's what I was doing last night. Woo.
Happy birthday, dear Valentina. Happy birthday to you.
One wish,
So
right?
that's one good wish.
One big wish. You know what it is.
Yeah, I know what it is. Blow. All right.
Thank you.
Sorry.
And you know what? Thank you, everybody. I have my
Oh,
coffee.
you know what? I gotta tell you, I'm really slacking off.
Yeah,
It's okay.
where's the
Don't worry.
champagne?
I know.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about
I
it.
think we need some, we do have champagne. But then now you gotta, you know what? I really
Don't worry
slacked off
about
today.
it. That's okay.
We'll have to make it up.
That's all right. This is great. I have my coffee.
This is great, and we have
And
Tito's.
look,
Okay,
and we have
Tito's and coffee.
some delicious new drinks we're going to
Oh,
be
we gotta
talking
see-
about
definitely
later.
talking about this
So
stuff
we can
here.
toast to
Tiger
that.
Light.
Tiger Light.
She likes anything.
I don't know
Tiger
how I
Light.
met these two, let me tell you.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So let's get back to you.
Okay, so let's get back to
Yeah.
yes. So
So-
what's your intention? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so one of the things that a lot of people don't realize in New York is that we've got very different regions for all of you. I live in upstate New York, but it's we don't have the same economic equality. So you guys, we have cell phones, we have broadband. Where I live, you can go 45 minutes with no cell service. You can, with COVID and students having to do their work from home, I have people calling my government office and saying, what parking lot of a town hall, firehouse can I go to where my kid can sit in the car for 3 hours and do their homework because we don't have good internet service.
Wow, I never thought of that.
And so it's, part of why I'm running is economic equality, social equality. There are a lot of things that people don't realize outside of their kind of bubble or their
Right.
region that people don't have across the state of New York.
Wow. So there are a lot of different things because you're more rural.
Very
Is that
rural.
what you're saying?
Right.
Wow.
So, sometimes it's good, like with COVID in a sense, because we're isolated.
You don't
we
have to worry about getting sick.
very few
Right.
cases. You still, we all have to worry and wear our masks, and
Right.
we're
Right,
almost
right,
6
right.
feet apart. But yes, there's a lot to for everyone to learn about the different regions within New York.
Now,
Yeah.
when you do live there, normally without the COVID, is it more togetherness there because it is upstate, or no, it's still private?
So here's a good visual. If you take Suffolk County, it's about 1,000 square miles. My county, Clinton County, is about 1,000 square miles. Suffolk County, there's about 1.2 million people. We have 82,000.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
so when your
there's a
house
lot of
burns, it
space.
burns. You don't have neighbors or anything. You see, that's when I get nervous, I'll be honest with you. When I came, being a Manhattan boy in Brooklyn and Queens, and when I finally came to Queens, I remember when we had grass. And I felt like I was in the country. But the grass was only like 6 feet by 6 feet. Okay? And I remember going out to just Nassau. I remember I went to Uniondale one time to visit a friend when I was younger. And I thought that was like I was just waiting to see cattle. But it's only on a lot, say 80 by 100. And when I went out to Suffolk County, I was like, whoa, I didn't even know this existed.
Well, I used to call it the boonies.
Yeah.
My friends live in Port Smithtown. I have a lot of friends out there. I was the only one that wouldn't move.
You know,
Well,
yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, in the summer, growing up on the east end of Long Island, it was, the summer people are here. And it was just people
Oh,
from
really?
New York City, because, we hated when they would call it
They
the
were
country.
rowdy,
No,
right?
this is where we live.
Rowdy people, right?
Yeah. So, but yes, there's certainly the availability of having a lot more acreage. And yes, we have lots of
You
cattle.
have cattle, yeah.
Yes, we do.
You see. And I learned one thing too. I have a house in Jersey, so whenever I would drive and I would look to my right and my left, when the cows are laying down, that means it's going to rain.
I never
And
did
I
that.
swear, yeah. So going up there, I remember anytime I see cows and cattle, whatever, just laying down, I'm like, wow, it's going to rain. And you know what? Later on, it rained. You know, I think it's like almost having a bad back or something when people say that. I can feel it raining. My mother-in-law would always say, I know it's going to rain. No, the reason why you're going to rain is because you watch the news all damn day. Don't give me this, my back hurts. You know what I mean? One of those.
They could be taking a nap, too.
Yeah, oh, really? But the whole entire, the whole
So
time.
tell me about, like, your campaign.
Yeah,
So everything is different for anyone running for office. Because of COVID, we can't knock on doors, which is what we like to do,
That's
to talk to
terrible.
people. We can't have events or parties or galas or any of those things. So it's much more difficult. We're having to do a lot on Zoom.
Oh, wow. That
We can
is-
have small outdoor parties, making sure everyone's outside and talking to each other, but it's much more difficult.
Well,
So-
I think you might be having a lot of backyard parties or people hosting a lunch for you and,
Right.
and inviting their friends. So you're going to have to do triple duty.
Duty.
Yeah, exactly. Duty.
Yeah.
You know, you really are.
Right.
I mean, because
And again, to talk about the space, this Senate district that I'm running in is the largest in New York State. It's 6,800 square miles. So how do you cover, it's really 5.5 counties if you think about
I guess
it.
media.
So you're constantly, but you still travel though.
Yeah, I have my job, so I have to work 9 to 4, and then at night, weekends, I travel and get on the computer.
And your job is in politics or no? You have a
Yes,
different job.
county
Oh.
treasurer is.
Oh, okay. So you have you're the numbers lady.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
You know what's so
God.
funny? What is it? Supervisor Calvin, Tom?
Yes.
I remember he was the treasurer.
Clayton,
And,
right.
Clayton, I'm sorry, Clayton. And every time that we had an event, and he would get everybody introduced, and every time he had to stand up on the stage, whatever, everybody's booing him.
Yeah.
Like it's his fault.
Because of
like
the taxes.
and everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So anybody dealing with money, it's like, if nobody's
So-
saving or whatever, They're always,
You must get a lot of gripes, right?
do you?
No, I mean,
You said
actually,
it
Well,
to
she's in the
You
country,
said-
they don't gripe.
pre-COVID, actually, our county is in very good fiscal shape.
Nice.
We, have clear audits every year. We do a good job.
It's probably an easy lifestyle there, right?
Well,
Oh,
Not so much? Not so much?
mostly, yes. Pace is very different,
Really?
yes.
Slow,
How many
is
more
that what
years
you
do you have
mean?
left?
Slower?
Before you retire, how many more years do you have?
16.
Okay.
I have a long
Wow,
way to go.
you're a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Young, beautiful girl.
Thank you.
And I know you know quite a few people in the Kiwanis. I've heard great
Oh,
things
are you
about you.
kidding me?
But I did not know you were a wife.
That's right.
You didn't
Yeah,
tell
you
me.
did, because you never listen to me.
Oh, that's BS.
Typical of
I
a
never
work
know.
wife.
Yeah.
They never listen to their husband.
This is true.
You know?
I believe it.
You really are married?
No.
No, I said Kiwanis wife.
Oh, okay.
Like Kiwanis International.
I did the same thing.
So yeah, I have 5 and an alpha. Wife.
I don't know what
6.
I am. I'm just something.
You're a work wife.
I'm a
You're
work wife. That's a
yes.
little different.
That's right. Yeah, everybody's different.
This
Everybody's
is true.
different.
But he treats everybody the same.
No,
I
I'm
have to say.
good to everybody.
I,
Oh.
that's
What
what
are
I'm
you saying?
saying. He treats
That make me
everybody
feel
the
bad
same.
all of a sudden.
No, you are. I said
Come on,
you're-
Mark, stick up for me for
I
crying out loud.
said you're a gentle giant.
I'm amazed.
I said it. I
So
always
Mark,
do.
tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll come back to you.
Let's talk about first, quickly about your little networking group. That's how we met through David.
Yeah. I founded with my partner Mary Redler Stephead Networking, which is totally different than all the other groups out there. We're very small, we're very selective. And David Gusson is also a good friend of mine.
Right, and Mary wrote a book.
Right,
I bought one
absolutely.
of her books.
And
Yeah.
we're the only group that David actually likes. It's a real networking group with some, requirements, not a lot, but some. So
Yeah.
I owe a lot of it to David. He's a very special individual,
Mom,
as
I
we
do
well
too.
know.
Yeah,
As we
I
well know.
know a lot of what I do to David before meeting the gentle giant. Now it's a whole different story. But I have a few of these kinds of men in my life that are very
There's quite a few men in her life.
friends, good
He
friends.
looks very happy. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I
Sharon is caring.
So let's talk about what's it called? The
Gamak.
gamak. Anybody know? You know what a
I
gamak
thought you
is?
said Guma.
Well, I know.
Well, that's a different.
I know what
I know
a
what that
gamak
is.
is.
I know.
And a gumana, I know all about that. Do you know what a gamak is?
No?
See that? We're going to learn something today.
All right, so gamak is Hebrew, which means acts of kindness. So you can have a clothing gamak, furniture gamak, anything you want when you want to help people. So mine happens to be the biggest in the United States, not because of me, but because of the entire community.
And what is a gamak?
What's in it?
What's in the gamak?
Oh,
You
I'm
said
sorry.
you had something special in there.
Okay, so we have 900 gowns. First of all,
Gowns.
all my clothes come from all the poor neighborhoods, the Hamptons, Great Neck, the 5 towns of Manhattan.
Very poor.
Very extremely poor.
So we have 900 gowns. Well, first of all, it's in my synagogue, which is right by the Long Island Jewish Hospital, and the entire social hall, 2,500 square feet. We're not using it for obvious reasons. So I'm available 6 days a week by appointment with my Gamaketeers, my volunteers.
Gamaketeers.
Like
I love it.
musketeers, same thing, And so people come away. So we have 900 gowns consisting, out of the 900, 100 are wedding gowns. All the rest are prom, cocktail dresses, designer, mother of the bride, mother of the groom. I'm sorry, not using that
In other
word.
words, it's a dress that you really want to look great in.
Absolutely. So most of these gowns are in mint condition. They would cost you $300 to $1,000 in stores that sell this to make a lot of money. We get $100. But 99% of the 2,500 square feet of clothing we have, we give away for free. And I work with many organizations. So in addition to the gowns, we have dresses. We have hundreds of ladies' business suits, not including Tahiri suits. A little dress here you can wear to function. We have clothes for little girls from age 3 to 12, even gowns. For the men, we have tuxedos and suits. So we have shoes, coats, pocketbooks, scarves, belts, evening wear, brand new Nina shoes. Well, not supposed to say that. Too late now. She's going to kill me. Brand new designer shoes and brand new evening bags. She gives it to me for free to give out to people. We have winter coats, raincoats, shearling coats, leather jackets. We all give it away for free.
Now, is it just ladies or is it men's?
No, men. We have tuxedos and suits for men and dress shirts. It's really 80% women, which is, I guess, about right? Ladies, and 20% men. Lucky us. And that's basically it as far
That's
as
like,
goes.
I know a lot of people that are going to want to come there.
Oh, absolutely.
So how do they go to see her? You have to have an appointment to get in?
Yes, you have to have an appointment. It's still, I'm there alone with women, so we have to worry about
He's got
security.
he's He's got a
That
rough
didn't sound
shop.
so good.
I
No,
love this.
they did it.
My wife's listening. So you have to have an appointment. We work mostly with Catholic Charities, Easter Seals, Madonna Heights, the Interfaith Nutrition Network, Mercy First, Broken But Not Destroyed. We are so plentiful in our clothing. We ship to Colombia, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Jamaica, Israel, and Ukraine. We send clothes to Manhattan for the homeless. So I'll tell you a
That's
short
wonderful.
story. Yeah. Port Washington has 4 synagogues. They call it a mitzvah day. Mitzvah is good deed in Hebrew.
I know about mitzvahs.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
So
No,
11
I'm a mensch.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
absolutely.
He definitely is.
You are too. Menchet.
Menchet, that's right.
They brought me 1,100 articles of clothing, and I said, but I want other things. Well, what else do you want before I work and dress? Well, I work with the Reform movement of Judaism, and they feed the homeless like the Catholic Church, as we all do. And I said, I want dungarees. They brought me 300 pair of dungarees for the homeless in Manhattan.
Wow.
So in this order, you hear about brand new underwear and socks. It's nice for the homeless. But these are the top 3 things, according to this chaplain who does this. Is number 1 is backpacks or carry-on luggage to be able to schlep their things around. Number 2 are new, unused, obviously, female hygiene products, very tough to come by.
Unused, yeah.
And number 3 are dungarees. So beside the dungarees, so the synagogue dropped off 300 pair of dungarees, brand new boxes. They went out and bought hundreds upon hundreds of things that women would need, and about 75 backpacks and carry-on luggage, and that was about 15 huge trash can liners of clothing.
Wow.
So I have women that basically go through the clothing and they distribute to other clothing pantries, other countries. It's a very big operation, but very
I see the
rewarding.
card you gave me has a beautiful wedding dress on it.
Yeah.
Really nice. Well, can you bring like more than 5 people for an appointment? Like with me, I don't go anywhere. I have
She has an entourage.
You have a posse.
Right.
Yeah, so when we
Entourage is
come,
posse.
there's going to be like, I'm
It works.
staring at about 5 ladies right now that I know want to come. Because
Well-
they're looking at me like, why didn't you tell me about this?
Well, I may make exceptions for the rules, but we try to keep it small. for
Because the
obvious
Breakfast
reasons.
Club, you know,
Yeah. So before you come,
come in droves.
before you come, you go to the website beautifulmemoriesgamach.org. It's on the card,
Okay.
and it'll tell you how we conduct ourselves. You will fill out, and then you will call me to get a day and a time. You'll come, and then you'll fill out the health form. It tells you when you're coming. In case somebody comes down with it, I know who to contact. That's why we do this, obviously. Yeah, the only requirement you really have to do is wear a mask. And when you come to the door, I get my little temperature gun. I get to play.
Very professional, very
well,
impressed.
you have to. Yeah, I'm worried about other people more than myself.
Very impressed. And Mark also does the Speakers Bureau. I was just on one of his
Oh,
shows.
great,
She was
great.
great.
We're talking about, of course, my book, From Barter to Freedom.
Absolutely.
And it was great, and I did it all from the house on
That's
our
right, yeah,
computer
that's
that
right,
he set
that's
up for me. He set it up for me because I'm very bad with tech.
That's because she just doesn't want to do it.
No, this
That's
is
all
true.
mean.
I don't. I had a
At
job
least
in
she's
corporate
finally
America.
honest.
I had a job in corporate America. I had 75 people that helped me. So I can't do it by myself.
Because you don't want to do it by yourself.
I don't want to do the tech stuff.
No.
So thank you. Mark brought us a gift.
Oh, thank
For
you.
the glasses. Here you go.
If you don't need it now, you'll need it eventually as you get older like me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
And I thank you for, you know.
Can I tell them what
For
I
everything
need to
that
do
you
in the
do.
future?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Like,
So,
And how do they get a hold of
so
you? And
well, if you go to Beautiful Memories Gamach, I have cards for everybody. My next gig is I'm going into other communities to develop clothing pantries.
what kind?
Clothing pantries.
Oh, clothing.
We don't call them Gamachs necessarily. So I was introduced to the city of Glen Cove, the high school, and I gave them about 30 to 50 gowns, prom dresses, I should say, and some larger gowns for the girls that are much more mature, bigger, along with about 3 dozen pair of brand new designer shoes and evening bags. And I gave them tuxedos and suits for the boys, all for the prom. So we're hoping to turn that into the community at large. The high school in Glen Cove is actually holding it in the basement. So if you know of community, I will give them clothes to get them going. I don't want for clothing. I just need people through an organization to come. Or if you need to refer somebody, just say, I know you, whatever.
Talk to Mark.
Yeah, and
Right.
we'll be happy to serve.
So that
That's
I don't
great.
have to be the middleman. I could just say,
No middlewoman.
middle one.
whatever.
And we treat them like family. They don't feel diminished by coming. We have 2 autistic organizations that work in the Gamach. We have some local at Creedmoor. They come with support, but I never had a problem.
Thank
That's
you, Mark.
great.
This is
Mark,
for you.
thank
I
you so
remember
much,
with
Mark.
Italian bread.
Okay.
Italian bread builds relationships. So when you go home, you break this bread with your wife. And then
Don't let it break her break it over your head.
No, but make sure that you think about the show all the time.
Of course.
And this is for you too.
And I'll share this with wife number 2.
One.
Okay.
One.
All
One,
I only
one,
have
one,
4
one.
wives.
Yeah. You only have 4?
Only 4.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you
I
so
like that.
much. And now we have
I
some
like
new
it. Thanks.
guests that
So
are
we have some other guests that are going to
Mosey
come
on
on, but
down.
thank you so much,
Yeah.
Mark.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
And
it.
don't forget to take off that, unplug that thing that I told you about. There you go. Okay. And, you know, this has been so far a really enlightening show. I think it's wonderful what it
That's right.
does.
Definitely.
So
The
basically,
community.
the people that have the means buy the dresses at a very cheap price, and the people that don't get the
Pay
dresses.
top dollar.
You know,
That's all. It's
pretty
just the
nice.
bottom line.
Yeah, very nice.
Listen, now with this voting, getting back to you. So are they going to do? Did I just? Oh, okay. Now the voting, is it going to be at mail-in ballots? And, I mean, that's what they've done.
As far as I know, because I haven't watched the news as much in the last day or two, being
Mail-in?
out with my parents, but the governor would have to sign an executive
Right.
order allowing that, because right now New York does not have no excuse absentee voting. You have to have a reason. So certainly, if somebody could say that they were sick, that's allowed, but as far as I know, the governor has not signed the executive order yet, but that is what they are pushing for, to make sure that everyone feels safe. We certainly don't want to, you know, hinder people from having their right to vote.
Right.
Wow.
So you're going to win now. Say yes.
Yes, I
Of
am.
course, look at her. She's great. What's your
Really?
biggest, you know, thing that you want to change?
Cell broadband and infrastructure. We have to invest in the things we use every day, we take for granted, you know, our cell phones,
So
our
you're really
computers, our
talking about
highways,
technology.
bridges, and infrastructure.
That's expensive,
New York has
you know.
really aging water and sewer systems,
Oh,
a lot of
okay.
aging infrastructure, so we need to make sure we're investing in that.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's terrific. So do you have a big staff helping you, or are you a one-man
Not a big
band?
staff. I have a campaign manager and a part-time staffer, but we're in the last 3 months now, so we'll be bringing some more people on.
Well, you know, keep in touch with us.
Thank you.
Anything we can do. If you want to come to one of our meetings, you're more than welcome.
Thank
Well,
you.
she's definitely going to be around.
Good. And you came from you came all the way out from the island, right?
Yes, it was my parents were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary yesterday, so I went out for that, and then I spent a day or 2 here and go home.
Nice. So you have family here to live with, stay with.
Yes.
Very nice. Well, I want to introduce you to our 2 new guests. Here they are. We got Vince Legato, who I met at a networking event. And I do remember meeting you. You probably remember me. Right? La Piccolo, Paisans.
Yeah.
And guess what the name of their thing is? Tiger Life with a Y, okay? With a Y. So
With a Y.
you're going to
Wait,
tell us
this is sugar-free?
Sugar-free, yeah. That's right.
I need the sugar.
energy.
Now.
The energy what? What's it called? Tell us about it, please.
So basically, I came up with the concept for an energy drink because I realized that I don't personally drink energy
Good, look
drinks.
closer. Right, there you go.
I don't personally drink like Monster or Red Bull, and I'm kind of like a health fanatic. So I realized if I can take some of the bad ingredients out of an energy drink for the people that are more health conscious, it could be a good marketing strategy. So with that drink, the regular one, I took out the sodium, I kicked up the vitamins, I made it with cane sugar. That's the regular one. So
Do you have a lot of caffeine in it?
116 milligrams, like a cup of coffee. So it's not like
Okay,
it's
that's-
not like
it's not that bad.
yeah, it's not like the 300. So there's no crash, there's no jitters. Vitamin B12, B6, potassium,
Which is
niacin.
what we really need, all of
No,
us.
it's so funny because I have it on my gun. I just let him try it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So I get in a big. It's like it's almost like a Red Bull.
Yeah.
But I don't like any kind of energy drink that gets you.
Yeah.
Because I remember I didn't know how Red Bull was, so I turned around, I drank one, I didn't think anything of it, and I drank another one. And I swear to you,
Your heart started
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just sitting in the car driving. I'm going, oh my God, oh my
I'm
God.
gonna die.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. Oh my God.
So then I took the regular formula and I made a sugar-free one for diabetics. So that's got zero everything. If you look at the label, it's got zero calories, zero
And
sugar.
is it light calorie?
Zero. There's nothing. There's nothing
Get
in
it
it.
down.
If you turn it around, if you look at the
No
you don't need,
calories.
you don't need that stuff.
Yeah.
You're already hyper.
Well, I know. Imagine if I take this.
There's nothing in
Yeah,
it. So that was my idea. It's just I'm a big believer in that people need to be become more health conscious. The energy drink market is huge. It's
Right.
just a big market. But people just go to the counter and grab them and just drink them. So for me, I figured if I can make a move into a cleaner energy where people are still drinking them, because at the end of the day, they're still going to drink energy drinks. But
Right.
if I can become the cleaner energy and make it taste better, make it better for you, I mean...
Well, it's a good brand, it's a good tagline, the
Yeah,
cleaner
yeah.
energy.
Oh,
And the
that's
same
right.
thing with the, did you ever take a 5-hour trip?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
energy.
Oh, I gotta tell you, that's worse. That's like
Yeah.
taking 30 of these things.
Oh, it's crazy.
I sat there,
God.
I was like, you know what? I have to learn to do things in moderation.
Yeah.
Not you, no.
Speaking from the wife.
But
see?
you know, you see, but when you're hyper, you know, it's hard to do it in moderation.
Yeah.
Because
It
you're
really
either
is.
here or you're here. You're
Yeah.
nowhere in the middle.
Well, that's part of the beauty of this. There is no shakes, there is no highs, there is no lows.
It's
It's a
just
gradual
normal.
increase of
Really?
energy
You don't crash.
and a gradual off.
No
It's-
crash.
No.
Kidding me.
I mean, you get the energy from the
No,
vitamins,
right,
you get the
right.
energy, you don't need all that caffeine when you've got a clean drink. You're getting it from just a little bit of caffeine, and when there's no other fillers or artificial things to dilute that caffeine, then you're getting the best of it, you know, so it's
Right.
more efficient, it's clean, it tastes great also, so. Yeah, you
And
don't
the
have to
different
worry about the
flavors,
up and
is it just-
down.
So I have the original and then the sugar-free. So it's got its own flavor, kind of. But even when you pour it out, it looks like a seltzer. I took out all the. I took out all
Really?
So no
so
coloring?
There's no
okay.
coloring. So
Good.
yeah. So if you
It
pour
doesn't
it
glow
out-
in the dark.
Yeah. So
It's not yellow, is it?
no,
No.
it's clear. Yeah.
It's not gonna take rust off your bumper.
We don't want to be
Yeah.
looking at, you know what? You know
Well,
what?
Well, okay, let's keep going. Oh, God.
No, really, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
So now you brought me this, so what am I supposed to do with Tito's handmade
Listen,
vodka?
what time is it? I mean, is it too early?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday, celebrations,
Ah,
right?
so what do we
I didn't
do?
know what to do. We crack them open and we go to town. I mean, what else would you do with the
This is another
TNT?
show.
That's what
Wait,
we're
that's the
That's
evening
the-
edition,
Yeah,
right?
that's the
Okay.
late edition.
We'll be all right.
That's come on Thursday night. We'll have a group here.
That's it. Oh,
We'll
my
do
God.
it. But this is thank
That's
you
for
so
after
much.
You're very welcome.
That's right.
Really, very,
It's,
very nice.
I mean, listen, we like to think, maybe we're partial, but we like to think it's the greatest drink on the market. You know, you go out, you work hard all week, you want to have a beverage with your friends out in the club or at the bar or wherever you're at, watching a game. You don't want to feel guilty about drinking a drink, you know?
Right,
So
right.
now you've got a gluten-free Tito's with an all-clean and delicious energy drink. I think it's the best of the
So
market. I'm sure
I'm
Frankie
reading this
agrees.
thing. It says a tiger is a fighter.
Oh, yeah.
So why don't you comment on that?
So I realized that with the name that I came up with, Tiger Life, I took out the I in life and I made it with a Y. So people always say, well, you know, why did you make it with a Y? Because I realized that if everybody has a why, meaning in their life, like what's your why in life? Everybody has, you know, a certain aspiration or goal that they're driving to. So my thing about it is when people find their why in life, they
Yeah.
become successful.
That's true.
So that's, and I trademarked, I own that name. So basically what I also did was I realized the Tiger Life name, when I started 10 years ago, 11, now you see a lot of people with life with spelled with a Y.
Yeah, it's a big
I
deal.
I started it a long time ago, and I realized that a tiger is an animal that's survival of the fittest. It's, you know, it doesn't matter where you are, where you come from, you know, what gender you are. You have to, in order to survive, you have to be a fighter. Because if you let your mind crash, like into negative thoughts, then you're not going to get anywhere. Positivity is everything.
Exactly.
So I believe a tiger is the type of an animal that keeps fighting for whatever they want. It's survival of the fittest. And then life is just pretty much everyone. So I realized that everybody has a story. And for
Well,
me,
that's true.
everybody's got a story. So it doesn't matter where you come from, you know what that they've overcome or have to overcome or is in the process of overcoming. And I realized that with this name, it's just diverse. You can just diverse it everywhere. Because that was me. I started with nothing.
Right.
I started with a name and an idea, and
That's great. So
Started to build
Frank,
it.
you need to write a book. We'll help you.
all right.
We do it at the Breakfast Club.
Anything with that, you got to write a book.
Yeah.
That's
on the list.
You know why? No, because your brand will grow. That's
Yeah.
what I wouldn't be here if I didn't write this book.
No,
It happened because of what happened.
She would have been in the corner selling pencils.
Yeah, probably. But I would have been talking to everybody. That's
would've
for
bought
sure. Yeah. So now, and Vince, what did you guys do before? You know,
So I've
Wait, I don't
done.
mean to cut you off. When he walked in before, right,
He got
all of a sudden,
embarrassed.
I couldn't see his shirt, you know, what it said.
Uh-huh.
I just saw tiger. So I'm sitting there going, oh, it's a sensei. Now I took martial arts. So I thought it was Tiger
He
Schulman.
was going to kick. He was
really?
trying to.
Yeah,
gonna
that was
kick
my
your
goal.
ass.
Yeah, there you go. I got into a defensive stance. I was like, "What's yeah? Is this kind of show it is?"
That's funny that you said martial arts because I started originally getting the brand into the MMA scene.
Really?
So basically a company called Trading Fights, amateur MMA in Long Island, one of the largest promotions. I started with them and we put the tiger head in the octagon.
Did you?
So like I actually have a huge following.
You're a promoter.
That's great.
Yeah, so I started promoting in
Promotion,
different
entertainment.
venues. So, because like I said, people that, take care of their bodies and they
Right.
want cleaner stuff. But it's funny that you said that because I have a lot of friends that fight.
Well, that's good because we do a lot of events.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of
Greg
MMA
has-
fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
get them all,
we
man.
can
Trust
agree.
me.
Yeah, right. It's perfect.
My friend-
Perfect match.
So was I right? Did
You
I say
are.
I connect people?
You
That's
did.
right.
I don't know what it is. It's karma or whatever it is.
It's magic.
I don't know what
It's
the hell
you.
it is. Nah, it's not
That's
me.
it.
It's
It's
generous.
you.
It's you.
This is for you. I told you about the Italian thing.
That's a
Okay?
big added
Here
bonus.
you go.
Yeah, let me pass
Now,
that
I
down.
knew another Vinny. Vinny Boombots and Vinny Bega Donuts.
Oh, I know those guys.
You know Vinny
Yeah.
from the limo company? No.
In particular, you have one in particular you're
Vinny,
talking
he
about?
works at the garbage and sanitation here. Must have
Oh,
some.
yeah?
Vinny Bega Donuts.
Have you ever had him on the show?
No, not yet. He's too busy telling all the garbage guys what to
Well,
do.
you tell all the garbage guys, they'll get a case of Tiger Life from me to help them push through the day. We know they work
Really?
really hard. Sure, why not?
I'm gonna have to
If he's
call
a friend of
Sal
yours,
out.
he's a friend of mine. He's a friend of the shows. He's a friend
So
of ours.
one day when you want to do that, we'll have them stop
Absolutely.
in and have a show.
That's it.
Absolutely. Like Frank was saying, it's not just about any walk of life. It's from
It's
the
everybody.
bakery, the garbage man, the CEO,
Exactly.
the fighter.
That's
it's
what this is
everybody.
about.
Earning your stripes.
We actually, when the COVID thing all started,
Right.
and everybody was working at the testing sites, nurses, doctors, we donated I probably donated
Really?
400 cases.
Wow.
So I had trucks go out to Stony Brook Hospital. I had them go out to Riverhead. I had them
That's
go.
great.
And I
Busy
just,
guy.
I just
That's
donated
great.
because I realized a lot of people at that time, people were really working overtime, but I went to a bunch of hospitals and just gave them out.
We need to donate to her for the campaign here to keep her
Yeah.
going.
Keep
You
going
kidding
strong.
me?
There you
Burning the
go.
night
You
oil.
kidding?
And the word spreads, let me tell you. We
yeah.
posted already. I posted at 3 o'clock in the morning. I got home late last night.
You were drinking Tiger Life.
You know that.
Yeah, yeah,
See?
that's late. And it was funny because I saw an email. I don't know who you called, but the Breakfast Club got an email to watch the show. And I said, at 3 o'clock in the morning, whoever it was posted it. I don't know who you got, but thank you for doing that. And so I want to ask you a personal question.
Sure.
You have thick hair. What do you use on your hair? I bet a lot
That's a
of
hair
people would
weave.
like
I'll
to
tell
know.
you right
It's a
now, I
hair
don't
weave.
really put anything in my hair.
Get the hell out.
My hair.
See, I would
I
kill
don't-
for that.
Tell her the truth.
Yeah, wait,
You
it's
pour a little
this,
bit of
it's
Tiger
this.
Life over into the
That's
shower.
it. A little
There
rub.
it is. Boom.
That's it.
You know what? I really think it has to. I really believe that even with my hair, I believe it has to do with your lifestyle, like taking care of your body.
Well, it's
so
true.
so I think that.
No, stress gave me this.
Yeah,
Give me my receding hairline.
But
You
the-
kidding me?
You look so cute with your hairdo.
Thank you. That's because I buzzed it wrong.
Busted, nice.
That's why I always buzzed it and I said,
That's
a
it.
little bit too low.
That's what happens
My
when
father's
beard.
what,
Really?
70, my father's
Yeah.
like 75 and he's got a full head
He
of hair,
does?
so yeah, so I guess a little
You
bit
gotta
of
put some kind of
genetics.
hair
Good
growth in
genes.
this though.
Good genes and
Put some
Tiger
kind
Life.
of,
Yeah.
put some kind of hair growth in this. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. It'll be
Well,
one
let
with
me tell
self.
you, you're
That's the
so
next
blue.
batch.
That's
That's
the
the
next
next
subject.
Right.
Look, I paid $80 for this shampoo for my hair that made it grow because I had some bald spots when I was
Really?
stressed out.
That's stress.
Hey, I got some
That's
friends.
I know, but I don't have them anymore.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's right. You have me in your life.
So what did you do before you did all this?
So I've been in sales my whole life.
Right, I can
so
tell.
I've done sales. I've done mortgages, real estate.
Oh, so a little bit of everything.
I did a little. I bartended. I mean, I've done a lot. But I've always had this passion, And then 6 years ago, I opened up my own company. I was lending money to business owners across the country, and I was able to kind of make my own
Build
money,
up.
and then
To
fund
do this.
my operation because I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur.
So you're a businessman.
Yeah, I knew I had a good product, but I own different companies. Like I have a clothing line, Tiger Life, so it's not just the energy drink.
Ah,
it's,
you do it all.
The Tiger Life name
Wow.
is branded into different companies, so I separated all the companies. So I'm trying to build like a name that's
A channel, like a brand.
a channel.
Yeah. And
So
what about you? What did you do?
Similar to Frank, that's how him and I met in the sales industry, marketing, right? And I did that for a while. I did some medical sales, and then I went into renewable energy. So for the last and
Oh,
brokering
do you
throughout
still
the
do
United
that on the
States.
side?
Yeah, I sure do. I
So
love it.
now,
It's
is
a
it
passion
true
of mine
that you
too.
don't have to pay for your solar if you get it done? Is that a true statement?
Wait a second.
It-
Wait, hold on there, Killer. Wait a second. I got to tell you, the guy came to my house and I was like,
It all depends on
I
who you
did-
talk to.
Okay, wait a second. I was doing my house and the guy says, "Oh, your house it's nice and whatever," and he goes, "You're gonna save. You're gonna save. You're gonna save." All I asked him was this:
Right.
if we have a blackout,
Okay.
will I have power?
Okay.
And he says, "Well," that meant no. But, and I turned around and I said, "Why?" I said, if you know, my bill is maybe say $300 a month.
Right.
And he said, the bill's going to be, say, $89 a month, whatever.
Right. Sure.
But now, he said to me, in order for you to have that storage power is whatever that's, I forgot what word he used, but you got to buy a generator. Some kind of a
No.
battery thing, something where it stores.
You don't have to do, well, so yeah, there's a
And that,
battery
and that was
backup.
7,000.
Yeah, that's a battery backup.
Yeah.
But it depends on who you ask, because you can have those things financed into the
See, there
project.
you go,
in the
there you
future. Well, it all
So
depends.
Salesman comes out.
Right, there you go, right away.
Hold on, let's be honest. Look, as a broker,
Come
I
on.
have all sorts of access to all the programs. So if you go with certain programs, you'll have to add on. Other
Right.
ones, they're baked into the cost.
Right.
And, you know, it all depends on who you talk to and what
Right.
programs are available.
So
That's
you
fine.
broker the
That's
thing
right.
to what? Stores?
Yeah, I am the one who structures the deal between the homeowner, the financier, the installation company, the jurisdiction, whether it's Hempstead or Brookhaven or Islip. I structure it all. I go to the different banks and financiers, make sure what program is best for you guys and for the homeowners, and then we find the different
It
options.
costs
that
a
are
lot of
available.
money, bottom line.
It doesn't cost any money actually out of pocket. And when you, it's
fun.
No, no. Well,
I
listen,
love this.
you're
This is
gonna-
really a
you're
good
gonna
segment.
pay-
Now I see why you bought this. He's good.
Hey, Greg, listen,
He's
you're
good.
gonna pay an electric bill anyway, right? So you're gonna pay it
Yeah,
anyway.
wait,
So
find the fine print.
it's
There it is.
absolutely
my
no
girl.
money out of pocket. It's almost as good as Tiger Life.
Is it?
It's
Okay.
almost as good as
Okay.
Tiger Life.
Wow,
You know.
this is a noisy bunch today. Jeez.
Well, you know, I want to keep the
Thing is-
focus. I want to keep the focus
On the
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
let's
get
do
back
that right
to
now.
the
We
drink.
got-
We can
I'm
talk
getting annoyed
about
right now.
on tomorrow's show. You know.
So now, how do people buy the drink? Where is it distributed? Where are you guys located? How do they contact you? What's your website? Yada, yada, yada.
Sure. So the website's tigerlifeenergy.com. So TIGERLYFE energy.com. On the website, there's a list of the locations that have it in Long Island and Rochester and all the different areas. As far as you can buy it online. We're doing free shipping right now across the country. So $24.99 for a case, and anywhere in the country, free shipping. So we're taking care of the shipping. And then obviously, Long Island is just, it's doing.
So where's
Local.
your...
We're more local,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we're based out of Farmingdale.
Okay, all right, good.
Warehouse in Port Washington, 11's MMA gym.
I gotta tell you,
We've been
you
around.
gotta get into, I get it in a, what is it, I forgot how many, 3.5 gallons mix.
Oh, is that how you get it for the
so
gun?
I gotta tell you something for
Yeah.
the bars, that's like the biggest thing.
Well, that's why the
It really
Tito's,
is.
that's why the drinks, like I've tested this with, because like I said, I used to bartend a while ago, so I realized that Tito's and Tiger Life is a great mix, TNT,
Right.
so I figured I'd market TNT. Because
Right.
and also the way the flavor is, if you ever try it, it tastes really good with different alcohols.
Really? We're gonna try it later.
Yeah, it's really good. So I'm trying to, so basically the drink's not just,
So you're gonna
Right.
take care of our friend here, right?
yeah.
That's it.
Maybe
That's
we'll
it.
let us know.
All right, Davis for state senate.
Yeah,
Let's-
Now, I really quickly would get back,
Yeah.
there's, God, it's everything's birthday, there's a special
Oh,
woman here.
Jesus, we're kidding.
Jenny A, Jenny C, thank you guys, they're here today too. So we have two Susan P, Susan D, we have Karen, and Karen, this is a new thing
Karen,
that
Daddy says
which,
hi.
it's, and also Joe, what's that, you remember how when the kids were saying, like, bye Felicia? or
Yeah,
something
bye
like that?
Felicia.
I don't know all that
Right.
stuff.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, something like that. And now they came out with a, hello, bye
Being a
Karen,
Karen,
something
being
like that.
a-
Yeah,
being a Karen.
yeah. And meanwhile, the Karens I know are sweethearts,
Yeah.
and they picked the worst. I mean, a great name, but because of what is it? It's an over.
I don't even know what
it's
it's
like,
an
yeah, it's not an over. It's just always complaining and like
A
that.
whiny.
A whiny. And, yeah, I'm gonna go Karen on you now.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
You know,
like
it's
that.
like yeah, I don't like that
We
either. I'm like,
we
you
don't
know.
allow Karens,
No.
Yeah.
Kevin Whiners, and
Yeah.
we make bitches leave our meetings.
So anyway, I want to
We
say,
have meetings here.
I want to say good morning to everybody. Says happy birthday, right? Denise, Rosemary, Denise, Brenda's of course watching.
Hello,
Hi,
Maria.
Brenda. Rosa, Janet, another Maria. Okay, and God, I know I'm I got so many, Nancy, Kim, not Kimberly, Kim, Teresa, we have Vinny a la carte here. Beatrice, hi Beatrice, I love your sister. She brought a turtle in last night. Listen, it was really, really busy. I mean, it was a good crowd. I want to thank both of the bands for playing last night. They were Sweet Soul, they were great, and Fest, Furious Fest, Five Fest, that's it. Okay, they played, we had a great time. She brought a turtle. She had a turtle in the bag.
Oh my God, that was
No, yeah.
What's a
And
party
I was
without
like,
a
you
turtle?
joking? And also she pulls out this turtle and this.
That was a party.
Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Well,
Anyway,
you never
she's a
know what to
sweetheart.
expect.
Stacy,
They're wacko.
saying hello to
I like it.
Stacy,
I like
saying hello to Donna, another Jennifer, Jamie, Fred,
It's probably my
Lisa,
daughter.
Camille, Kevin. Hey, Kevin, say hi to Christine for me. We have Marty and Camille, Murr, Jason. If I'm missing anybody, I'm really sorry. Thomas, Loris, Paul, Kathy, Donna. We have another Camille. We have, I know I'm missing people, but anyway, guys, I love everybody. David and Daniel, wait, and I know it was another one, blah, 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 and Natalie. Okay, guys, hello. I'm sorry if I
Thank
missed
you,
anybody, but I'm
everybody.
sorry.
Boy, we got a nice
Yeah.
bunch of fans today.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, now that I know that we can bring animals, I'll bring a tiger next time.
Oh, that'll go over real well.
Yeah, they'll have
That'll go
us.
over real well.
We'll get arrested.
We have special permits for that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Hey, sounds good to me.
That's it.
We-
I think you should be working for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Really?
Hey, if you get me a tiger, I'll work for you. Okay? Everybody, you hear that? That's my word. You get me a tiger, I'll
He'll
work.
definitely get you going today.
Look at this, I even got flowers
That's
from
right,
Mark.
that's
Isn't that
right.
sweet?
See, I should have brought
That's right.
flowers.
And Mark was
I know.
telling us, the man that just left, that this used to be a bar many years ago where they had a strip joint.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to it.
Things go away
Let's get back to it.
I told about the truth, so I tell the truth. This is
Okay.
a conversation.
Okay.
It's not anymore. This is a well-respected, beautiful place.
Turn off her mic. Just
Where people.
anyway,
people.
it's wonderful. But anyway,
I'm kidding.
so what do we need to do to help support? What can you
Yes.
tell people what do they need to do to really help you?
So they can go to my website, which is Davis for State Senate, F-O-R, not the number, davisforstatesenate.com. Obviously, contributions would be great, but it's really, everyone has this great network. You're a huge networking person. My area is in northeastern New York, and, I'm sure people have friends and family all over the area. So just if they can check out the website and vote for me.
Well, you can post on.
Well, yeah, definitely, you know that.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
We'll talk after this.
Thank you.
And we'll do whatever we can to help you.
You know that.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
then after you win, you have to come back on.
Absolutely, my
Oh,
pleasure.
we'll throw you a party.
And I think we'll
And that's
have
where we'll
a.
have the tiger.
I was gonna say, then we'll have a tiger.
I see. I asked for the
I
facts.
swear, in the club, I feel like Scarface. I'll have the tiger outside.
I tell you, it's not a bad idea.
Right?
That would be nice, right?
Yeah.
And then, guys, how do we get a hold of you now? If anybody wants to buy, order,
They can
you
go to
know.
the website, again, Tiger Life Energy, TIGERLYFE energy.com.
And yes,
Facebook,
tell them Breakfast Club
Instagram,
sent you.
Yes, yep,
We
absolutely.
like to know that our fans are listening and doing it.
They can go to the locations page. We have a locations where it shows all the locations on the island and different states, and then also they can get free shipping we're doing.
Excellent.
So, like I said, it's just support cleaner lifestyle.
And are you having any kind of major thing outside?
A lot of events and a lot of taste testing, but with everything that happened, it kind of like
Hard to
slowed
get
it down a
groups
little.
together and-
But people are still. I have a huge social media platform. We have a lot of friends in different locations.
Good. Well, hopefully they're watching.
Yeah, I hope so. But we got guys that really believe in the product and are pushing it for us because I really think that you have to believe in something in order to get it out there.
Definitely,
That's the only
definitely.
reason why I came up with it.
And
It's
you
not,
can actually post the show on the website.
That'd be awesome,
And everyone
yeah.
will like to watch it if they didn't get a chance to see
that'd
it.
be awesome if I could do that. That would be
Yeah,
great,
no
'cause I-
problem. You can do what, we're very open, right, Greg?
Awesome.
No, we're very close.
Says the man with
Yeah. No, we really are. We're very flexible.
That's awesome.
We are,
I
because
appreciate it.
as long as there's no BS.
Yeah.
That's it. We're honest, caring individuals that help everyone.
Nice to find
And
like-minded
can I
people.
say that this was a great birthday?
Great,
You're
great,
so-
great, great.
oh,
Thank you. Mwah.
Thank you.
Love you,
Thank
love
you.
you.
Really, really nice. You guys can't see it on this watching, but we have some people here that are special to me. And I met them all through Greg and their family. So now I have like 5 families.
That's
You
it.
have all these
That's
wives, I have all these families. I really do.
As long as I
And
don't have any husbands, we're good.
2 more
I'll just take more
Italians.
wives.
2 more paisans for the Breakfast Club. What's better than that?
That's right, that's right. So guys, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having
We
us.
have to thank our sponsors.
Yes.
And Paulie Puccio. Paulie, you know how much we love you.
Paulie, where are you,
Yeah,
Paulie?
look. She's smelling the roses, thinking of
Smelling
Paulie.
the rose, Paulie.
There you
Where
go.
are you,
Home
Paulie?
improvement, Paulie does everything and everything. And he's, you can reach him at 516-667-4253. And then we have Tranquility Spa located on 700 Franklin Avenue. This is definitely a place you have to go and get a massage, which I know you're probably going to do later today.
I am.
She
Well,
lives, I swear to you, she lives at that
I
place.
go there a lot, but I help them out with marketing. So I get a lot of freebies.
Right. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, she's helping you market. She wants freebies. But she wants this, not that. Okay? And we have Oral Puro Jewelers. Teddy and Christina, you know how much we love you. 1033 Hempstead Turnpike in Franklin Square for all your jewelry needs. And
Last but not least, let me talk about it.
Yes.
Okay, Casariano Restaurant. Any Breakfast Club members in good standing, go there for dinner. Tell them Valentina and Greg sent you. You get 10% off your meal. Wednesday, there's going to have a great singer because it's their 5th anniversary. And we have our foodie fans, Christy and Danny.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be here.
They're going to be eating there, and they
right.
go out to restaurants, test it, and then every restaurant that passes becomes, it comes to the show, but they're going to get a big sticker in their window.
That's it.
So that's what we do. That is something different. The foodie fans make.
Thank you so much. Guys, thank you for
Yes,
being on
thank
the
you.
show.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank
We'll
you.
definitely see you again.
Really?
Yeah.
Definitely we'll see you guys again.
Oh, I think we're going to
Looking
be
forward to it.
fast friends.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. And it's
That's a wrap.